Hey there, welcome to my new channel. I will officially be known as Nate Wheels across YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. So make sure after watching this video, you subscribe to the channel and also follow me on those accounts, and I will take you on my adventures with me. This channel is all about disabled travel and navigating the world as a wheelchair user. What you won't see on this channel is my life's so tough as a disabled person. Everybody's life's tough. It's how you perceive it and how you deal with it. That is how I approach life. I'm a solo disabled traveler. I've been to some amazing countries already, but now it's time to get serious with the bucket list. I want to go down to South America and do the Galapagos Islands in Ecuador. I want to go to Peru. I want to go to Chile and do Patagonia. I also want to go to Argentina, Brazil, Paraguay, and meet the triple point where the three countries meet, and then travel down south to maybe Ushuaia, the most southern tip of the world, and then going over to the other side on Asia and Oceania. Obviously China, Japan, South Korea, they're all on the list. China, I want to be on the Great Wall. I want to visit the mountain parks of Zhangjiajie. My friend who lived in China for 10 years, he's warned me that accessibility isn't great and attitudes are very, very closed, let's say, towards disabled travel. And then I want to keep traveling down south to Australia and New Zealand, dive the Great Barrier Reef because I'm 34. I can walk, but my legs are getting weaker. So I don't want to be in a situation where I'm like 40 or 50, can't walk anymore because I've got cerebral palsy and my body's telling me I can't keep up with you. So let's go and do it. So the goal of this channel is 6 continents and 50 countries. So that is what this channel is for. A little bit of background about myself. I worked as a sports journalist and producer for 15 years. I started in 2010 and I've ticked everything off that I could possibly do in my career. I've been to Wimbledon 3 times. I've been to Vegas for big heavyweight title fights such as Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury. I followed that trilogy. I've also been in camp with the likes of Anthony Joshua. I've asked questions to people like Roger Federer, Serena Williams, Rafael Nadal at Wimbledon and the French Open. In 2022, I worked on Qatar for FIFA as a video editor, and I cut the final interview Lionel Messi gave with the trophy. So that was a big honour. And then in 2024, last year, I got a life goal of mine because I was a wheelchair basketball player and a track athlete, and I've always wanted the GB kit and to represent the team at the Paralympics. And while I didn't make it as an athlete, I made it as a media officer for the team in Paris 2024 last year, and it also fulfilled a promise that I made in 2019 to my grandmother who passed away, that I'd said I'd visit her when I got my jacket because I was in full training at the time. And I spent a considerable amount of time in my career at BBC Sport where I worked on the website, I worked on Radio 5 Live, and I've more recently come full circle in my last job with them where I was a producer on Match of the Day, working with commentators, pundits on one of the best programs in sport in the UK anyway. But back to the travel bucket list. I've already ticked some off in going to Oktoberfest in 2019. I regretted not filming more of that, but in hindsight, I was a little drunk at the time, so I'm sure you can understand. But also, I flew over Lake Bled paragliding and conquered my fear of heights. That was absolutely exhilarating, and I don't regret spending any euro on that because it's helped me conquer a fear, but also was a great experience. And I encourage anybody to paraglide anywhere because you feel so free as a disabled person when you're lifted off the ground. On the ground, you can't use your legs, but in the air you feel so free. So that was an amazing experience as well. And then last year you'll see in my YouTube shorts that I did a road trip across America using the Greyhounds. So that is why this channel exists. I've accomplished my career goals, but now I want to tick off my travel bucket list before my body says it's too late, and I want to take you with me. So 50 countries at least, definitely 6 continents. Let's go. Make sure you follow and subscribe to this channel after this video, and also follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok because I'm giving you a first look POV in what it's like to navigate the world as a solo traveler in a wheelchair. Follow me for more adventures.